Hey guys, welcome to our shop tour live. We have not done a live shop tour in a hot minute, so we're super excited. It's a little bit overcast today, so we can't spray outside, so we can't get our thrift flips done. I'm like, let's go live and show people what's new. We have a lot of new items and some new displays with new things in them. I was just like, let's show them all the things. If you guys want to shop along, you can go to jamirayvintage.com. All of the items are there. I will list the collections that you can find these things in on our website. But if you can't find anything, you can message us or email info@jamirayvintage.com and we're happy to help you. And if you like these kinds of videos and you like shop tours and you want to support our page, be sure to hit that share button and share with your friends.
Oh, these are nice. So these are new apron. I'm like, oh, it's got a D-ring on it.
I'm gonna see, yeah, they're D-ring aprons. This one we've actually had before, but it's back in stock. Like it's been probably a year. I like to carry them for the holidays. I mean, they're good all the time, but people love the red
pretty long.
ones,
It's like hitting me below the knees, and I'm 6'2".
Yeah, it's good. What I usually do is pull it up and then tie it, so I shorten it. Like if you've ever watched me use it live, I kind of shorten it that way.
You just take your little D-ring over here and make it shorter.
Somebody said there was no sound, but I think, Deborah, that I can...
You gotta check that out.
See if I can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's sound. Okay, we're good. So if there's no sound, hop out and hop back in. I'm gonna drop a link to the new to JRV collection.
This has 2 pockets. These are $25.95. They're heavy like a duck cloth.
Yeah, they're really like well made. I've had mine forever. I use it to paint in. I actually need to grab one because I need one for baking and one for painting. Or
you can just wash the paint one.
I like it because they're like stiff, so they hold up to lots of washing and abuse, and they're not like, some aprons wrinkle more than others, like they're cutesy. Those don't really wrinkle because it's like a really...
Listen, I know some of you are sweating to death in like the South right now, like Arizona, New Mexico, Texas particular. But fall's around the corner.
Bacon season is upon us.
Bacon season is
not
here.
Bacon, bacon.
I mean, it could be bacon season.
Bacon.
This one, is this a restock? This is a
restock. No,
restock.
this is the last one that we have.
Oh, the last one.
I'm not saying we're not going to get more, but it's the last one of our half aprons that have been really popular.
Let me show
that
you
one
close.
Is, how much is that apron? There's a tag on it. I think this one is still in the new to
$19.95.
$19.95. That one's really cute. I like it for gardening. Like anytime I don't want a full apron. Hey guys, come on in.
All right, so that one's like a half.
Yeah, that one's a really
That's
cool
for
one.
wiping your hands off. I need this for when I can. I wipe my hands
You're
on
canning.
everything.
I'm gonna go like, cause I know.
Yeah. All right, next up, I don't know that these are new, but they're restock. Sometimes we like to show you guys when popular stuff gets back in stock because it can be hard to get. And so once we get them, we usually get limited quantities. This is a metal post box. I think this is the exact one we have hanging on our house and we painted it.
Yeah, it is. We painted ours black. I think they're really cute if you paint them like red and you put them for like letters to Santa. I know librarians like to have those. Those are really fun.
Yeah, and this one, it's got a place for the letters, and then you can lock it. It's lockable, but it's got a big opening if you got larger packages. Our
postman literally comes up to our porch, so it's kind of fun that that's the one that we have.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, next up we have these. Are also a lot of them in the sale collection because I was able to get a really good deal on them, and I don't know which items we can and cannot restock. Some of them prices have gone back up online, but I found these clothes. They're made in the USA. They're kind of, to me, what I would consider a Free People style. If you guys follow Free People, these are definitely good dupes. They have like the raw edge. They're kind of like whimsical, loose fit.
Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can see it. So it is hemmed right here, just a single stitch. But it's got a raw edge, so as you wash it and wear it, it might even get more frayed.
Yeah, the brand is called M. Reina. I don't typically, like I will buy clothes made in the USA. I can rarely afford to buy them and give you guys reasonable prices. So I was super excited to find these. This cardigan is nice and long. I wore it yesterday with black leggings, and they're like small, medium, and medium large, some of them. So this one's fun.
See, right there's the tag. But yeah, they're kind of longer. Jami wears them when she wears her biker shorts around.
No, by biker shorts, no, I wear them with leggings.
Leggings, whatever.
You can wear like biker shorts, but I feel like they almost cover them. It won't look like you have any bottoms on.
Yeah.
All right, next up, so how much is that cardigan? Like I said,
$16.95.
Yeah, I think these are in the sale collection because that would literally be like 50 bucks.
Yeah.
Because anything made in the USA. This is this great tunic. Again, these are kind of a free people style. It's got like this really cool raw edge hem that goes across the back, and it's a khaki
Goes
color.
across the top too.
It's kind of open on the sides, and this one is a small medium, and you can see how large it is. So it's made to be oversized, and then it's got like a linen on top and then a cotton on the bottom. So even though it's the same shade, it's like a little.
Are you able to get more
texture.
of these if these go quick?
You know what? I checked the other day and they raised the prices back up. So these might be one and done for us unless I can get them on clearance again. This one I actually wore in a video not too long ago. This is like a denim tunic. This is the small denim tunic. It's really soft, which is what I love about them. And then this one's kind of like a faded look, faded distressed. Oh, sorry, I got stuff from the workbench on here. But anyways, here's this one. I wore this one the other day. It's got like a, can you see that like distressed fabric?
It's like weathered wood.
Yeah, and there are holes in it. So if you're not wanting to show off your skin or bra, you can wear like a little tank top or a little cami underneath. And I like the detail on the sleeves. So again, made in the USA, these Amarina clothes are, and this one is $22.95. And this is a knit top. I think it's good for fall. What sizes does a denim come in? I think they go up to large. I'm not
They
small
are
to large.
pretty roomy just holding them.
Yeah.
They look like they would fit me.
I can wear a
these
small,
are like
medium
small mediums
in them because they're all sized pretty well. Oh, Caitlin's on here. Perfect. Next up though, we were able to reorder these. These are like jeggings, so they're a thick material. These are a one size, but we also carry them in plus size. So if you're a small to large, you would buy the one size fits all. Can you guys see the texture? Sorry, there's also like dust from the work table on them, but they're almost like a dark black denim texture, but they're leggings and they're nice and thick, which I really love. And they've got a tummy tuck waistband on the top, so super comfy.
I need that.
You need that? And they're $17.95, which for quality jeggings that are well made in the USA, $17.95 is a phenomenal price. I don't know how long we'll be able to get these on clearance. Like, I was so excited to get them. And then we also carry these in plus size. So if anything is out of stock, you can click notify me when back in stock. But like I said, a lot of these were clearance items. That's why I was able to get this pricing, so we might not be able to reorder.
The denim tunic, I believe, is $21.95. Someone just asked.
Oh, okay. And then $17.95 for these jeggings, and they come in one size and plus size. So if you're a 1X to 3X, you order the plus size. If you're a small to a large, then you order the one size.
All right. Is that all the clothes?
That is
That's
all
the
clothes.
new fall clothing for now.
For now, let's be real.
Okay, so we've got these towels are pretty heavy duty. They're embroidered kitchen towel set. This one comes in a set of 2. It's $15.95, so you get this striped kind of like a flour sack type material. And then on here, it just says Mary on this one here.
Are they jeggings? They're jeans style leggings. They're not made of jeans, they're leggings, but they look like jeans, if that makes sense. Like there's a texture to them.
So this set of towels is $15.95. And then we've got this one ready for all your fall dreams.
We had this last year and it sold out, so I was excited to reorder these with the big old Ford or Chevy truck. I don't think it has a plaque, so you can call it whatever
It could be
you want.
either or. It's looking more like an Apache.
And I believe this is a set of 3, 2 orange and then 1 of the flower sack.
So you get 2 of these, kind of like is that terry cloth?
Yeah, that's a terry cloth. Look at you knowing your fabrics.
I know it.
And how much is that set?
This set is a 3 towel set. It's $12.95.
Yeah, well that one is embroidered and there's 2 flower sacks, so that one's a little bit more expensive. We used to sell these.
I almost want to open this up to show you. I won't because we have limited quantities on all this stuff.
Well, you can show that you can kind of open it up and then just refold it.
So this set here is the Vintage Farm tea towel set. It's $19.95, but it's like printed on the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
really like
cute.
a whole deal.
Farm animals. It's just
Let me see if I
really
can.
good quality. Like sometimes you buy these and they're not printed very well, but these are printed. And the flower sack has like a texture, almost like a green sack.
Trying to open it up. But this set's $19.95, and this one is striped kind of like that red one, but going the opposite way.
I like it when you can buy sets and you get things coordinating without have to worry about it. It's like when you buy an outfit that comes as a set.
You don't have to think about it.
You don't have to think about it.
It's like capsule tea towels.
It's basically like, for me, anything with black leggings or black biker shorts, just throw any top and it matches.
All right, and then we have this set. This is a 4-towel set.
This is, again, we've carried this set before. It always sells out, so I decided to grab it again.
So it's the stacked farm animal tea towel set. This one, the print is just right on the center, so when you fold it on your, whatever you're hanging it on, your cabinet or your stove. And then these towels all have like a different, almost like a buffalo check. And then this is a little bit different pattern. And this one's striped.
You know your plaids.
Do I?
Buffalo check, though, is what's on those pumpkins.
The only reason I know that is because we got like a buffalo check kind of stencil.
These throws are in the sale collection, probably also in the new to JRB. I got a tremendous deal on them. They normally be like 40 or 50 bucks, and we have them for $19.95. We just restocked them. We ordered like 50 of them when we first got them, and we're down to 1, 2, 3,
We
4,
didn't
5.
even advertise them,
No,
and
not
people
really.
just started scooping them
I
up.
put a little commercial in one of our videos.
One of the videos.
We had like 6 left, and we just today got in 2 giant boxes, a big order for these throws. So definitely scoop them up while you can. I will keep reordering them as long as I can, because $19.95 for a throw like this is
big,
a good
and it's a
price.
pretty heavy material.
Yeah.
Like
it's like a textured.
Like
it's
if I
just
used
really
that on the
cute.
couch, I'd probably get all sweaty.
Yeah, almost like a, not like a waffle knit. Is that what you would call that?
It's got a lot of crazy knitting in the pattern.
Listen, I don't know how they make these. I didn't ask questions. I'm just saying, $19.95, and we have them in a few different colors. They're like blues, grays,
There's a cream one, isn't
khaki,
there?
lots of neutrals. Perfect for fall, but really year round. You could scoop up, if it were me, I would scoop up a tan one for the spring and like a darker color for the fall. It's the perfect to snuggle in. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, it's definitely snuggle weather here in Utah. If you look out these windows, it's
But
like...
only for this week. Next week it'll be back to 95.
True.
It's still August, so
Speaking
don't...
of fall, we got these new, I actually ordered these just because I wanted one for the shop. So we have one outside and I have 2 to sell. They're $26.95. They're good size, front door mat. Ours is holding up really well.
I just like that the pumpkin's like a really bright orange. Sometimes you get them printed on these mats and they're like kind of muted and you can't really...
And I have stenciled my own mats before, but they're a pain in the butt. So for $26.95, it's all done and you're ready for
I would
fall.
say the stenciled mats with the DIY paint hold up about as well as these ones. You get to get a season out of them and then it's time for a new one.
Yep, that's how it is. Depends on how many people walking through your door.
Ours is busy. We got a lot of people living at our house and we got a lot of people coming through the shop.
Well, and we have, in the summertime, we have a lot of people coming to the house because we have a pool. I underestimated when we put a pool in how much my food budget would go up, my laundry budget, my towel budget, because we had towels that go missing, we got to wash towels, we got food, feed people. All right, next up, if you guys are channel members, Facebook subscribers, or Instagram subscribers, where you're in the $5 a month paid group, or however it converts in your currency, this is this month's Printable. So no matter what group you're in, you get 2 printables per month that you can print up to 100 copies. And we did this for today's live video, so if you haven't checked that out.
We got the licensing for you, so all you got to do is download it if you're in the group.
Yeah.
It is a paid group, just so you know that.
Yeah. And if you're in YouTube, you just go to the community tab. If you're on Facebook, you go to your private JRV subscriber group. And if you are on Instagram and you're in the paid subscriber, I just start a channel. Like a channel where you can drop links. That's where you get the links to live videos.
I'm going to guess that this is fairly unique print because we picked this up in England, and it's the Loaming of Wyoming.
That one isn't tagged there. Let me see.
It's a music book, like a play or something, a musical.
It's called Hand Painted Vintage Print. It's $29.95. So you can print your own if you're part of the paid subscription, or we frame this one out for $29.95, and then we painted the solid wood frame and waxed it, and then Zeb put some board on the back.
New backer.
New backer.
It didn't have any backer on that frame. That was one of Jami's yard sale finds that she got in a box for 50 cents for a bunch of frames.
If you find frames without backs, usually you can get them under $1 at yard sales. And then we use like a hard backer, but you could also use like cardboard or whatever on the back. But anyways, $29.95 for that. If you want to just buy the finished project.
All right, guys, I'm really excited about these. I love these. We used to kind of have something similar, but these are a little different style. They're like cast iron and then wrought iron. And this is a cast iron animal hook ram. These are only $8.95. And they're cast iron. They got 2 holes right here. They don't come with hardware, so you got to get your own screws, but pretty sturdy. It's like welded in on the back here. Really strong. We also have the cow. And they stick out pretty far. They probably poke out about 1.25 inches. We've got the chicken. We're going to say that's a rooster. That's a rooster for sure.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to pull up comments. Okay, perfect.
And these are all $8.95. How many?
Wax? We use dark wax on that frame. Dark wax over Americana.
And then we've got a pig.
Aren't they so cute? I thought about selling them as a set, but they would have been super spendy to like have all of them together. And I thought, you know, what I like to use these for is I have a similar one that we no longer carry. It's in my bathroom, and I just have my bathroom towel hanging on it. So if you've got the towels that have the little strap across the back, you just like hang them on the hook. You just pick one, and you don't have to buy all of them. So they're sold individually. So these are the keys to the castle.
Is that what you're calling them?
No.
What are these called?
I don't know.
The set is $10.95. I know that.
I'm not actually 100% positive what they're called. So I'm going to have to look it up.
So these are also cast iron, and they're on a wrought iron ring.
Keys. Okay, old-fashioned cast iron keys. They're $10.95 for the entire set. Oh, there's a sticky on the back, Zeb. How did you miss that?
I did tell them it was $10.95. I didn't know what they were called.
Okay, they're called old-fashioned cast iron keys. That's what they are. Aren't those cute? So obviously they're replicas, but you get 5 keys. And if you like to use, what I was thinking would be cute is if you like to use keys on your Christmas tree, but to buy them individually is really spendy, you could get a couple of these keys and tie them with really pretty ribbon or even paint them gold and hang them from your, you'd have to break through this ring, but you get 5 keys for $10.95 and you could use them as ornaments. How cute would that be? Can you tell I've got Christmas on the brain? I'm like, everything's an ornament now.
This isn't an ornament. This is for outside. We know it's kind of end of summer, but we're trying to class up the outside of the shop and not have hoses running everywhere.
I ordered these for me.
So we do have enough that you guys can get on it too. These are cast iron. I love a good hose holder, and this one's cool. What are these running? I don't even know.
$47.95. And they must be from Europe, Eschert Designs, because the first language it looks like is German, and we've got French and
Dutch.
What does NL stand for? There's Dutch, French, and NL.
I don't know.
And then English.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, I think that's all the new stuff, isn't it?
I mean, that I can remember. It's been a long time since we've done a shop tour, so I thought, why don't we show them this display over here?
I want to show them the table too.
Okay, so we'll show them the table. Anything that is vintage or painted is going to be in the thrift haul collection, because that's everything that we thrift winds up in the thrift haul collection. Everything we paint winds up in the thrift haul collection. If you can't find anything you see, then let us know and we'll send you links. I think Caitlin's on there, but it might get a little crazy. She's not going to be able to drop every link. So what display do you want to show them?
Let's show them back here where you wanted to show them.
10 minutes.
Yeah, we got about 10 minutes to show you the shop. So this table, this is the one we had in the barn. We painted it for our barn sale. It didn't sell. And then we also paired it. These chairs are sold separately, I think.
Yeah, these are just in the shop for $20 each. I don't typically sell chairs on.
That's a steal, because look at the embroidered seat on there. If you're local,
they need a little touch up, so that's why I'm selling for $20.
That's all hand done though, and it's got a hand repair too. So if you're local, come get yourself some chairs.
We have 4.
But look how good all these dishes look on the table. Like we didn't sell, we sold quite a few dishes, but they're going like hotcakes now.
We're selling a lot more platters, bowls. I actually pulled out this cute little creamer because I think this creamer, let's see, this one's called Ironstone transfer creamer. It's $22.95. It's got the Ironstone England label on the bottom. This is perfect for fall. It's a little bit higher end because it's ironstone and not just ceramic, but I love that. So I pulled that out. I think people are getting...
So if you don't throw it on the floor, you can pass it down to your grandchildren.
Yes. People are starting to think about family meals. We sold these champagne glasses, but we still have these blush wine glasses available from the thrift haul a few weeks ago. Somebody had a question. You cannot separate the keys the way that they come, but you could take a grinder.
I would just cut it.
All you have to do is take a grinder and grind it, and then you could pull the keys off.
Yeah, the ring is welded closed. So I would just, you know, get some big pliers or a grinder and done.
Get yourself a grinder or
your neighbor's grinder.
A neighbor with a grinder, a husband, a son.
It would take approximately 5 seconds to cut through that.
Your cool chick neighbor like me, I could grinder this. Wear safety glasses.
All right, this display back behind.
This is a new display because remember we had that big black hutch here since the last time we did a thrift haul. And so the hutch has been moved. We actually have, these are actually our old nightstands that we used to have in our last house. I'm shocked that they're still here.
We had these for years, probably like 4 or 5 years. They held up really great. We did these right when Old and Gray came out. So whenever that was.
Well, we redid them with Old and Gray, I think. These are our Bristol lamps that we have on the website, a bunch of fun stuff. Over here, we have Zeb, everything that Zeb hangs up here sells, so I have to show you guys this to give you first dibs. This is the salvage cabinet door, 12 Ever Bloom. They're sold individually. We have 2 of them. This is one of them. We hung that up here. This is actually one of the dressers we got on the side of the road that we painted in the barn sale. It's like a waterfall, and we used some found brass knobs. It's just like
we put different knobs on it, so it doesn't quite have mid-mod, because that reminds me of all the mid-century modern, the waterfall dresser.
Well, it didn't have the original hardware, and I liked these better, so.
Well, it did, but they were wood, and they were all peeling. The veneer was coming off.
I thought that there were some that were missing. I can't remember.
No, they were there. But anyway, these were good. We pulled these out of the grab bag of knobs.
And I can't believe this is still available. This is actually probably one of my favorite thrift flip clocks that we've ever done, ever. We used the IOD seeds transfer to completely cover the face because I didn't love it. And then we painted it in crockery, and then I epoxied a knob on the top.
It had a finial up on there before that was broken, so we just put a knob on the top.
It's $39.95. Look how cute that is. And I think we did this for like channel membership, so I don't think we painted this where people could.
I don't know if these get seen because they're always low to the ground. This is probably one of my favorite chippy paint jobs we've ever done.
People think that it's original paint finish when they see it. We did this video a long time ago. It's like how to take a vanity and turn it into nightstands. And when people come in and I tell them I actually painted this, they're like, what? Like, yep, sure did. Yeah, because it's like a really authentic layering paint with DIY paint in the milk paint. You get that really cool finish. We have tons of these prints left. These are the French, antique French prints that are sold individually.
They came out of that book.
Yeah, they came out of a book that somebody gave to us.
Yeah, it didn't have the binding on it.
The binding was falling apart, so we saved it. And then if you want some really cool, I actually think these would be cool for like Halloween because they're kind of creepy looking. Put them in some like gothic black frames. These are the vintage matted prints. They're $14.95. They're 8x10s. And I actually just need to frame them out because I could sell them for $30+ framed. And I could pick up 8x10 frames.
I'm going to keep an eye out for some 8x10 specifically for those.
I have some in the garage. So if you guys are wanting this, you better pick them up now because Zeb and I are going to actually frame them.
We need like 10 of them or more. You
got
a
bunch.
We have
one there.
Did you pick those up? Were those from the Arizona yard sale?
I think I did, because we buy these when we go to England, and I remember finding them. I don't know if it was
they had a bunch of older stuff, like they had their own shop and they were yard selling it off for super cheap.
Yeah, these are really good. So they're $14.95. They're the vintage matted prints. They fit in 8x10. Pick them up before we make them worth more money, because that's what we do. All
right, I don't know that I can get it done on this video because I got to get a ladder and like do some crazy non-OSHA approved stuff.
Non-OSHA.
Do you want to flip that?
Don't show them the mess back here.
Well, flip that so we can see this.
Oh.
Hold it.
Zeb's going to hang this on the wall.
I want to hang that up there where that one is because that one is a little undersized for that high. And honestly, I think this will be seen better. It's just on the floor hiding back behind here like it's not even for
decoupaged
sale.
on two sides. If you don't want that print, you can have Marie.
Marie's upside down, but yes.
But, well, I mean, you take it out.
But look how good that big clock looks up there. And I think that this will have a similar impact up high and off the floor.
Well, and we sold, so let's show this print over here. I actually like this print.
It's one of my favorites.
It's amazing. We sold the autumn print that was up here that you did. This is the horse print. It's $109.95. It's in a solid wood frame. Do you guys remember those chalk couture frames? These are we actually did this in last week's video. If you have not watched it, it's on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch us make over these frames, and then Zeb put these gorgeous prints in them. And this was $109.95. There was an autumn one.
It didn't have glass when we got it because it was a chalkboard.
Yeah, so in the back, the original chalk couture piece is still in here. So you could pull that out, pull the print off, and use it as a chalk couture piece. We saved it because we don't know what people want to do.
That is not straight. There you go. That's pretty close. I'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay. Also, these copper reliefs, some of my favorite things we have in the shop right now. They're $149.95. It's called Seaside Village Mid-Century Copper, and then we have another one I can't remember.
So this clock has about another week, and then it's getting a whole new face and a paint job. I'm gonna probably stencil the face and paint it.
Yeah, it's next to one of my favorite pieces. Is our Americana dresser that we painted a while back. We don't really show these displays that often. Remember we have those 4 baby dolls? We only have 2 of these from the bisques that I got left. And then we have these.
These guys are still new in their box. They're like attached to the box.
Glide handwork. They're somewhere in Europe, like Germany, Sweden. I like her little like outfit. There's like fringe.
I'll show you up there. Every time I go up there, we lose signal though, so I'm not gonna walk up there.
If you guys are getting ready for your fall winter crafting, we still sell the 1889 Bible pages.
I'm gonna frame some of those.
We're to Psalms, so we've made our way through Genesis. Although I don't know if people dig through them, but I think the Genesis ones are gone.
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, all the scriptures are great, but people have their favorites, and they come here and they find them, and they're $6.95 a page, and there's 5 pages in there, aren't there?
Yes, I believe there's 5 pages. You don't have to look at the listing. I think you get 5 pages for $6.95. They are original 1889 Bible pages, and if you order them online, it's like you get what you get.
I don't know. That might not be 5 pages. Maybe it's 2. Don't quote me.
Look at the listing. I don't know.
I think it's 2 pages.
We don't sell these online, but we do have only a couple. I need to get more of these. We had like 100 of them. These are Sunday school manuals from our church here at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Not from this church, but like the church we go to here.
I mean, they could have come out of this church.
Well, I actually think they did because I got them from a local guy that keeps stuff. I don't know what
He's just down the street from the shop
and
here.
I need to go buy some more. If you come in though, this one's $4.95. I don't think we have it online. And it's just interesting to me because like you would never get a Sunday school manual that has advertising, but back in the day they couldn't afford to print them without advertising, so there's like advertising from local ZCMI companies. Anyways, just fun. I love old stuff, obviously. And let's see, display back here. Zeb's set that he painted is still available, the one that we mixed up, that navy blue color.
I love it. It's fine if you don't get it. I'll keep it.
You'll keep enjoying it.
Yep.
I think this display looks a lot different. We sold a ton of stuff that was here.
What, we have like 4 things from England left over
Did I
here?
ever show them like the final? Remember this ugly, it was like galvanized. I finished this olive bucket. It's $129.95. Look how big this olive tree is next to me. And I did a textured stone finish on the base, and then they had rocks in it, and so I just put fresh moss in it. Looks so much better. Does anybody remember when I thrifted this? It was so
The moss
sad.
was the bad part on there with the rocks.
Yeah, and to buy olive trees like this, they're always so spendy. Wow.
Okay.
Let me pull up my phone.
Let me show you the fall display here. This is like as you come right in the front door here. Look, I also replaced all the light bulbs finally. I'm feeling good today. That just happened. So this is like your first view as you're walking in the shop. You come in and you're like, oh, yay, look at that.
Caitlin, the Sunday school books are not online. only in the shop, and I think we only have one left. So I will try to get some more, and if I can get more, I will sell them. But they'll be at random because they're too hard to list individually. Yeah, I'm actually really proud of my fall display. We've sold a ton of the things in the Hey Sailor. We sold one of the pumpkins. We just added, so this is buffalo check. Remember I was like, we were talking about earlier. These ones are $18.95 for these.
The one
pumpkins.
I had wasn't quite buffalo.
You can DIY them, but for $18.95, I would just buy them. I have tried these, and they're like sewn. Unless you're really good at sewing, these are a pain to make. And then these are actually one of our more popular items, these little chenille pumpkins. We've reordered them a few times. They're $4.95 and they come in orange and cream. So yeah, and look, Zeb, you recognize your bucket?
Oh, my bucket, my seed bucket. It's harvest time.
Yeah. This is IOD bucket. We've got the plum, and then I don't remember what's on the other one.
So everybody, we have a post out there floating around the internets, and everybody, there's like 8 pictures of stuff we finished, and everybody loves these candlesticks because they're yellow. And you know how everybody's like, oh, you guys need to paint more color and do more things. We have a lot of color. If you look around, there's tons of color in here, but we don't paint a lot of yellow. Those have been here for almost a month now.
I mean, there's things that I've painted in blue and whites that haven't sold yet either, so you can't. Like,
they look amazing. They're also one of my
Queen
favorite things. The Queen Bee is awesome. It's just, you know, they're gonna get Apothecary.
I think people just thought, no, I don't want to. I actually like to have Queen Bee in the shop. It's very French looking, and they're $80 for the set, which I feel like is a really good price for how big they are. I have full faith that those candlesticks are gonna sell.
Yeah, they
so
will.
Cute.
They won't always be there. They just need to find the right person that needs the yellow.
This is a cute little riser. I don't know what this is called, but we actually made it a long time ago with salvage wood, and then we just painted it, and this is our mix of crockery and white linen, and then Zeb stenciled it with the wildflower stencil. I just think, look how cute it is with this little display. Like if you need something for your dining table or your
this is one of those Iron Orchid designs. This one came out the spring release.
Yeah, this is Elysium.
Yes.
And we got this dresser for free on the side of the road. And we painted it up, we fixed it up, we added the hardware, we carry cast iron hardware on the website as well. And then we used white wax. And so the nice thing about cast iron is it's pitted. So if you put white wax on the cast iron, it sits down into the pits to give you a really great oxidized look. So if you want cast iron hardware, you can search cast iron hardware on our website and see what we have in stock. We did have to change suppliers, so we don't have as much as we used to, but it's really durable, which I like. And then my trick is, if you don't, like some of the cast iron hardware doesn't come with black, I just use a black Sharpie and I make my screws black.
And a little white wax over the top to oxidize it.
Yeah, so if you're ever having to put screws on something and they're silver and you don't want them to be silver, you want them to be black, just use a black Sharpie. Once it's dry and you put the white wax, it'll never come off. All right, I just want to show them over here real quick. And then,
okay.
Oh, it's 1:13, we gotta go, shoot. Okay, next time when we go live.
Next time over there.
We do carry Antique Candle Company candles, and we do have some of the fall scents on the website. And then I wanted to show them our French soap, because I know the holidays are coming up, gift baskets, those are perfect for that. But we will do that on the next
We'll
live
start
in the
there
shop.
the next time.
Yeah, we promise. Now the kids are back in school, so we're gonna have a lot more live videos.
It's so quiet at the house.
It's so great. Like I can actually get my work done, and then when they come home from school, I'm done working and I can be with them, and I love it. So if you guys want to shop, JamiRayVintage.com. And if you like this video, make sure you're hitting subscribe and follow. We'll be live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time for Waste Not Wednesday. And if you haven't checked it out, we've got, a lot of people have been saying, I miss watching you guys do DIYs and thrifting, and we are still doing that. Like it is up on our page, but Facebook and YouTube are not promoting them as much, so you have to go look for them. So on Facebook, if you just go to Jami Ray Vintage, look up videos, and you can find all of our videos. We go thrifting once a week.
We do 4 to 5 videos a week. We haven't stopped. And so, you know, if you haven't caught up since the page got hacked back in March, you know, go back. There's videos every week.
And please hit share. I actually had a customer in here today that follows me very closely, and she's like, I didn't even know you had your page back.
Yeah.
So we're still gaining back people from the hacking. But if you go to videos, you can see we make a thrifting video and a painting DIY video every week on Facebook and YouTube. All right.
Okay, guys, we'll catch you later.
Bye,
Thanks for
guys.
hanging
Thanks
out for the
joining
tour.
us.